Oops. Beach alert, beach alert. Beach alert. Yeah, there was actually a few fish here. They are well spooked now. Folks, it is 9:24 in the morning and we have that's enough, about 2.5, maybe 3 hours before it starts raining. That's what the forecast says. Obviously we might get surprised way earlier. Look at that sky. But if I can catch enough fish to make a little video before we leave today, I can edit it in the afternoon and have something Sunday morning. That would be amazing. We did have a couple of, I thought we had some rain, but I come here, the lake is not up even an inch. It's not, because I can see maybe it's down an inch. I can see the water line on the stones. Yeah. Let's resort to float. September is one of the best float fishing months in the year anyway. I just prefer to try first to twitch them. Let's see how deep it is according to LiveScope. LiveScope says this is just over 4 feet. That's too deep. This is my new cookies and cream color. Folks, look at this beautiful float. By the way, this is S125 and I'm using it fixed. I told you guys, every sliding float is also a fixed float. All you have to do is put the silicone tubing right here. Now this float was broken in the package for some reason, so I removed it and I'm using it myself. And it's a little bit shorter, but you can see I'm using a sliding float as a fixed float. I can remove this, put a stopper and use it as a sliding float as I want it. But look at this absolutely beautiful thing. Look, look. I made a video in Walmart the other day with them big, nasty plastic bobblers. I don't know if they're plastic or they're wood, but they have so many layers of hard paint on top of them that they feel like plastic. And when you handle them, when you touch them, they make this nasty plastic sound. But they're pretty much the size and shape of an egg. That's a nice story, bro. But you haven't caught one fish yet. My goodness, folks. It is 10 a.m. and there is a rain coming at 12:30. And I would really like to make a video for tomorrow, so I can edit it when I get home, when it starts raining. So here I come. What do you do in September? You get a float and you go shallow. That's what I used to do in Illinois. And I did that and just, I don't know what's going on. Oxygen depletion. These fish don't want to chase and they don't want to chase. And that's that. They just don't want to chase. This is my first bite. Would you believe it? Listen. Daiwa Theory. Daiwa Theory is a cheaper 2017 Presso. That's what it is. aluminum frame instead of magnesium, and everything else, gears, drag, the same. Still amazing reel today. The Daiwa Theory is an awesome float fishing reel today. Man, my drag is tight because I'm fishing with the float. Man, this fish fought hard. This is Ecolite 0.6 number 12. For those who care, I know you don't care. Some people care. They say, why you don't say what you're using? Because I assume everybody knows my tackle. I think that's still a channel due to the little dots. I don't know why this fish fought so hard. Look at this. I have to go retie now. Look. The first fish, a channel catfish. I don't know why the bite is so bad, folks. It's bad. I don't know where the fish are. Even when you see fish, you cast. I mean, that's close enough. They don't want to... It's not like they come, sometimes they come and they turn around. It's not like they come and turn around. No, they don't want to know what you're casting. They don't know what that, they don't want to know what that is. Sure, the little bluegill will land. It's not that little. Little bluegill will land. But the nice crappie, let me just bump it. This bluegill is 7 inches. If it was black and orange, it looks big. But because this color scheme is associated with juvenile fish, what a tough bite. I could have gone to Nickajack and catch a bunch of bass. But last time I caught so many bass, I made a 45-minute video and I still cut out catches that were kind of not interesting. I'm gonna try something that may sound stupid, but I've seen it work. I'm gonna put Kitek, which is actually bigger than the Charlie Brewer, but it has a more natural color and it has flavor, and I'm kind of desperate and don't know what to do. Oh my god, look at this. Look how beautiful the 1.5 number 8 looks with this natural color Kitek. I mean, just look. Oh! Feels like a bluegill on the 2-inch Kitek. Yup. That is a good bluegill, folks. Let me tell you. 8 inches. 8 inches. Let me show you like a realistic fishing. That is a good 8-inch bluegill. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Folks, we have to make a decision because we don't have time. Rain is coming. Do we sit here and eke out 5 more fish and call it a day? Or risk it and go to the other end of the lake and find nothing, and then we end without a video? Because there is fish around me. Let me tell you, the water looks dead. The oxygen, I wish Garmin or Lowrance, or they would put in these transducers some kind of measurement of oxygen, because I am sure the oxygen level here is just, these fish are just hibernating. You run a Kitek in front of the mouth of a bluegill and it doesn't even turn around to look. What bluegill doesn't turn around to look, folks? I can always get fish to bite as long as there is oxygen. Even in the winter I can get them to bite. But this kind of situation right now is, I think, the most difficult for me. Late, very late summer, very low water, and very low oxygen. Water thick from algae, no rain, no oxygen. These fish, you can see them on LiveScope, but they're not on the bank. First bad sign. Why they're not on the bank? Why is bluegill not on the bank? Why are they here in the middle of the cove? What are they doing here? There's nothing to eat here. That's already a bad sign. Second bad sign, they're not on the bottom. Why they're not on the bottom? The food is on the bottom. It's only 6 feet deep here, 5 feet deep. They should be on the bottom. These fish are kind of hibernating, waiting for the rain. The only place where you can go and catch fish, and even a lot of fish, for me, is Tennessee River. I know those of you who fish creeks, they're absolutely killing it. The fish in the creeks can still get some oxygen just because the water is moving. And in Tennessee River, the water is moving, especially under the dam. There is enough oxygen and these fish are active. I mean, I killed them bass. I killed them bass, folks, last time I was there. I might still go back there tomorrow. I don't know. It's just tough. Maybe bite all the way here. Yeah, look at the float. Boom! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. First crappie of the day, and he is not the smallest fish. He looks like a healthy 10-incher to me. Yeah, not bad. That's what he ate, gray color. I don't know if this is a black jighead. Half of it is with the paint chipped off, but it's Ecolite 0.6 number 12. Here's another one. Also feels good. Feels very good, this one. Come here. Feels like another freaking you know what. It feels like another freaking you know what. Did they just stuck these things? People love catching them from the bank. And they keep stocking them. Yeah. People love catching these things from the bank, folks. The reason everybody loves channel catfish is that they don't need no goddamn oxygen. They don't need a good lure. They will hit a stupid trout magnet. 0.6 number 12. They're just always ready to play ball. He ate it properly. There ain't no foul hook. It kind of even penetrated, a little bit of skin, just a skin penetration. There goes my beautiful gloves. Will be slimy for the rest of the day. It doesn't look like much, but when it dries, it becomes all white here. Try to wipe it off. Boom, there's one more. It feels nice again. Whoopa. No, don't tell me that's another channel. No, that would be too much. Maybe they just freshly stocked them. No, don't tell me. No, that's a crappie. That's a crappie. That's a nice crappie. Well, he's over 10, so I could keep him if I wanted. And I'm going home in an hour. But who wants to clean a 10-inch crappie? Come on, just because it's a keeper. There's one more. Oh, no. No, get out. Get out. By the way, I called it. I don't know in which video. Maybe I just left a Realistic Fishing a comment 2 weeks ago. I called it, folks. I left him a comment on his video. I said September is here. We're both gonna start catching channel catfish. Oh, he broke me off because I yanked a little bit too much. He actually broke off the leader. Oh man, the whole thing is... Wow, that was one catfish too much for this leader. Man, we lost everything. We lost the sinker kit, the Eco-White jig, everything. I should have been a little more gentle with this channel catfish. Man, channel catfish number 3. Alright folks, we are already tight. Man, look at this. Look at this float rig. Can you make a simpler float rig? Just a float and a jig. I don't have the sinker kit this time because I don't have time to do that. This is actually a 1 gram jig with a F125 float, and you can fish them just fine. I mean, if I had the time, if I was preparing the rig at home, I would put a 0.25 olive on top of it, but I have at most 1 hour of fishing left, so I don't want to waste time on that. You can fish it like that just fine. The only reason I'm putting the leader is, you saw, catfish broke me off. If I didn't have a leader, if it's only the main line, there is a possibility that it will break exactly from where your float is, because the silicone tubing on the float with time weakens the line, and you don't want, if you snag or catfish swims away with your jig, you don't want to lose your beautiful float, do you? Buy one of my floats and tell me that you want to lose that float. By the way, this is catfish number 4. I don't know what's going on. They must have dumped like a truckload of these things just now, because they're very small. I mean, this is, I just lost one to catfish. I turn around and I don't want to lose another jig. But I put the 4-pound Invisex. I love the 4-pound Invisex, folks. It's a very stretchy line and breaks at 5 pounds. Now it has horrible sensitivity, horrible casting. I can't believe people are recommending the 4-pound Invisex for mainline. It's a terrible mainline. It's one of the, like, that means you have never tried a nice fishing line in your life. That's the only way to recommend Invisex. Like, based on what are you recommending it? It is so stretchy. It's like fishing with elastic. It's a terrible mainline, but for leader, super strong and super stretchy. That's exactly what you want for a leader. I just retied, and we have to retie yet again. By the way, these guys are pulling very hard. I'm not just saying that, but I'm surprised because it is very low oxygen water. I'm gonna go and retie. I can't deal with this. I'll just cut it out. Yeah, I'm not dealing with it. I'll just retie. Let me tell you a secret, folks. When somebody is making YouTube videos and he tells you the bite was hot, but he's catching, you watch the video, he's catching one fish here, one fish here, one fish here. He never caught 3 fish from the same spot, just 1 or 2 fish per spot. The bite was not hot. You know the bite is hot when you watch my video from yesterday on Tennessee River. Just 20 bass without moving from the mooring cell. That was a hot bite. Or sometimes I go on the bank over there and just, I don't even move the boat. You catch enough fish for a video without even moving. But when you catch 3 fish from over there and they're from 3 different places, then we got 3 channel catfish here. It's kind of a good actual spot. And then 2 fish here and 2 fish there. You are trying to, the verb that I like, eke from my gaming ears. You're trying to eke enough fish from a video. Yeah, maybe. There is one. Yeah. I'm not even gonna stop fish here. It's not too bad. No, it's like under 7. Now I'm gonna get snagged. I threw right on top of the corrugated pipe. Yeah, okay. Even though I'm struggling, I'm not casting there again. That's too small. That's too small. Man, so beautiful, folks. Look at this. Look at this. This is the old trout magnet. When I run out of my old trout magnets, I'm done with trout magnet. The new bodies do not fit my jigs. They're too skinny and thin. Hey, Charlie Brewer fish. I'm not gonna lie, I like having options like the bass anglers on the boat. I like having 3, even 4 rods. I like having options. I have a trout magnet for twitching. I have a trout magnet on the float. I have a Charlie Brewer for small bluegill swim baiting. Exhibit A right now. He kinda ate it deep. But not dangerous, not dangerous. And I like a 1.5 number 8 also, in case we see some crappie. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sometimes this bluegill. Oof, look at the pancake. Look at the same orange color. That's a presso bluegill, for those of you who don't know your species. It's a northern bluegill, hybrid bluegill. No, there ain't no hybrid. That's a pure presso bluegill. Charlie Brewer produced 2 fish. Not bad. Charlie Brewer is... Every lure has trade-offs, folks. It's less natural compared to the Kitek. The colors are just... You are fishing with a plastic. The colors, the body, everything is less natural. Even the action. But do you need it to be natural? Do you need it to be natural? Sometimes if it's kicking and fits in the mouth easy, is more important than to be 2-inch. Look, this is a presso bluegill. Presso bluegill. Presso, know your species. does it have to be natural? It's been since the last fish. It's been a struggle today. Just take my word for it. I know you're gonna see a video full of fish, but the rain never came. I fished, I don't know, 5.5, 6 hours for what? 20 fish? So if I put all of the fish in the video, I mean a little bit of intro and 20 fish, that's 25. I can even make a 30-minute video with 20 fish. But I never got anything going. Kept switching between all kinds of lures and techniques. These fish are suspended. They don't come to check what I'm throwing. They're not interested in what's moving, what's not moving. They're just sitting, suspended. They're just waiting for the rain. They're waiting for the fresh water to come. They're not waiting for the weather to cool down. Let me tell you, at the end of the summer, it's not the drop of temperatures that makes the fish more active, because the temperatures dropped, but the drop in temperatures that didn't change anything. They are waiting for the fall rains. Folks, I couldn't catch one fish in the cove to end the video. So I ran all the way here where I caught the channel catfish just to end the video. This is the kind of struggle it is today. Man, I still can't quite believe that I have to end the video without a fish. But I feel the rain is for real this time. Come on, just give me one more good bite. I'm waiting. Yeah, that's a negative bite. It's sitting on its belly. Fish. Just land this crappie. Okay, I'll be very gentle now. Yeah, it's accelerating. The rain is getting strong. I'll be as gentle as I can. Losing the drag even. I'll be as gentle as I can. I'm not even gonna pull here so he doesn't jump. I'm not even gonna pull at all. He's just, now he got wrapped around my, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yes! This struggle, my friends, is over. We are ending the video with a small crappie. I know it's not much, but let me tell you, I worked for this last fish. Maybe 45 minutes for this last fish. I know you're not gonna believe it, but I couldn't close the video over there. Came here, lost the first one, then maybe 5-10 minutes to get the second one. But this struggle video is over. But you know what I was thinking, folks? Ultralight struggle, you still catch something, even with all of this. And I put a lot of miles here. Just take my word for this. I fished the whole lake, and it was one fish here, one fish there. But you still caught one fish here, one fish there. You know, a couple of channel catfish. It's still something. Now, if you go carp fishing and it's a struggle day, which I did one live video one time, man, you're not catching anything at all. You're not getting bites. Any other fishing, bass fishing struggle, they say slow, but they really didn't catch one fish all day. And ultralight fishing, you are still gonna eke a few bluegill out of the weeds or the grass patch or some shade or something. But anyway, thanks for watching this one. I'll hurry to load the boat on the trailer before I get completely soaked. Bye bye.